everyone, this is Professor PC. Last time I talked about a very important revolution and very remarkable revolution in Chinese history, and it is actually accelerate the speed of the Qing that enter its death. So what's actually finished Qing's dynasty is a famous general called Xiangyu. He is the symbol of bravery and symbol of great strength and great agility. But he's not a very man who is very wise. But today I'm not going to talk about other stuff. I'm just going to talk about how he finished the Qing's dynasty. So when the great army of Qing finished the revolutionary army in several provinces, a famous general Xiangy's grandson Xiangyu arrived. He is a very famous man who has very great strength, also very great tactics. I mean tactics, not the tactics in the battlefield, but he is very good at killing people and fighting with others. He has much more agility and flexibility than others. So he became a very great king after several years, but he was finally defeated by Liu Bang. So when he heard a voice that aristocracy arised to fight with the Qing dynasty, he also joined the army. So the local aristocracy in Chu make Xiangyu and other generals to go on fighting with Qing's army. When the soldiers collapse with Qing's army, they lose lots of soldiers because they're not well trained. And the major general didn't want Xiangyu to fight. He just wanted to hit in the castle. Xiang is very frightened, very annoyed by this man. He said this man is a coward. So he killed the major general and he appointed himself as the leader. So he led the strongest soldiers in his band and crossed the Yellow River. And he taught all the soldiers to smash the boats. Soldiers are very confused. They say, why destroying these boats? If you want to run away, we can use them. But Xiangyu says, if you smash all the boats, you will not have the chance to run back. So you have to fight using all of your strength. And then he told them to smash all of the pots to boil food, and said, you guys only have 10 days food, so you don't want to hid in the castle. You have to fight and finish all the things in 10 days. So smash with the Qing's army and when this time they are all well trained, but Qing's army had more people. But now the importance of bravery appeared. Xiangyu's army soldiers, because they smashed the boats and pots, they have to fight very bravely. And of course, they smashed all the Qing's soldiers, and he occupied the capital city of Qing. When he finished all this, he named himself of the true king and also the leader of the whole world. But something changed. A not very famous people, Liu Bang, aroused, and he gathered so many famous generals. Xiangyu is very good at killing people and leading army, but he is not very good at politics and other things. So Liu Bang's army and his great generals, ministers, and these famous people helped him smash the Xiangyu in the final war. So Xiang has a chance to run away and start it again. He suicides after killing many enemies of Liu Bang in the Liu Bang's soldiers. So he finished himself life also in a very brave way, not surrender or run away. So finally, Liu Bang took the lead and administrated this big country for many years. And this created the wonderful and very great kingdom called Han Dynasty. And in the next class, we'll talk about Han Dynasty. But now I'm gonna stop right now because time is very limited. I think all of you guys are as attracted by this story because I think bravery is sometimes very important than training and inspirations. Sometimes bravery is the most important factors in ancient war, but in modern war, this sentence will be questioned because nowadays only bravery can't win wars. Like what is shown in Liu Bang and Xiangyu's war, sometimes tactics and smart intelligence is also cooperation is also very important. Thank you very much, and this will be the end of my speech. And thanks all of your support and watching this video.